So, we got a nice long day for you guys. I'm going to be continuing the playthrough and all that other stuff. I'm not going to try and hit up the 160s areas yet, but I think I can do that if I wanted to. We're doing a 130 area, which off stream, I think at the end of last stream, I was like it's like 120 something. So if you guys want to know what my power level is now, it's at 148. It's because I was just doing a lot of collecting and stuff like that. So you didn't miss much. I did run across some side missions that were kind of like, they're alright. But you didn't really miss much. So, yeah, I had to do a lot of the monotonous things that's like, I'm going to get myself something on the rocks. I'm going to drink a little bit while doing it. And that way it'll be a little bit more bearable. So I did that. I was like, yep, I'm going to drink a little bit while I'm doing my collecting because this is bullshit. It's like, yeah, when you're doing collectathons or doing a grind in a video game, if you don't have an alcoholic problem, oh yeah, also we have a cat, a ship cat now. So there you guys go. We have a ship cat.
To the Swan Road.
But yeah, it's
No racing the sail here.
if you don't have an alcoholic problem, drinking, just having like a glass or two of like gin, scotch, or whiskey, it helps. It really helps, especially if you're a completionist. Which I might have a glass or two of gin today, a little bit later on in the stream. Have we hit up that monastery? Oh yeah, we fucking plundered that motherfucker. I always gotta check. It was like, did we plunder that? You've already done it. I think in anything that you've raided in the past, you don't have to raid again. They should have, like, once you raid something, the raid button doesn't pop up again. Oh, he better get out of the freaking river.
Drop them off.
You know, slow the fuck down. You're about to hit the shore. Getting there. About 900 paces away. Or I don't know which one. Oh yeah, okay. That are pretty much accurate. I think once we do this raid, we'll sync up the new area. Ooh, we're getting a little bit of a rainstorm there. See, I think that's the place we need the raid, so all I have to do is just take control a little bit. We'll just head straight there and raid the fuck out of it. It's our first 130 area! Woo! Are we ready for it? I think we are. I am definitely geared up for it. And I have enough power level to say fuck you. Alright, here we go, baby. Fuck them up. Oh, it's one of these longsword dudes. Ah, ah. Can't wait to upgrade this skill. This is a beatdown. Huzzah! Are you sure there's no minor loot? Haha! Ha 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 ha!
Hey, come here.
Let's go. I need to update my second in command's uniform. Oh, 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 oh. It's a zombie.
Give me a hand.
I can always tell it's zombie. But I thought I got all of that. Well, apparently I didn't.
Let's get out of here.
We're not done. I don't think we're done yet. Are we? That was it. Yeah. Routine's healthy, guys, don't you know? I guess we did. Well, since we did our first raid there, let's do our first synchronization. Keep that routine going. Speaking of routines, there is a routine I do in Valhalla, at least. I do my raid, and then I start synchronizing, then I finish up any other raids that I might need to do. Look at you! You're not the best of my balls today. So yeah, we're apparently getting a RoboCop game, and there's also going to be a Clerks 3. Interesting. We're getting some 80s and 90s vibe, but apparently, I like how like Clerks 3 is so fucking meta that it's about the concept, almost like pretty much the concept of the makings of the first Clerk. It's like, I'm gonna make a movie about my life. I don't know, I think it should be good. Oh yeah, I guess that is like a little nod to like, at least, you know, Kevin Smith's health problems in the past. Yeah, I've watched pretty much 1 and 2, and I watched like Mallrats and stuff like that. You know, some of Kevin Smith's considered classics. So I've watched his movies. like I can definitely say I've enjoyed a lot of his movies. It is interesting though. It's like, what is it, a 2-day limit on in the movie theaters, like a weekend in the movie theaters? So I'm kind of wondering if he plans on, I don't know what his plans are when it comes to like streaming services, but depending on what streaming service, I could probably watch it there. Oh man. Hey, who needs ladders? Wonder if there is an artifact here. There definitely is something here. Well, my main goal is to do the synchronization. In that RoboCop game, at least when it came to like the teaser gameplay trailer or whatever it's called, some parts look good, then some parts look like this is very early. This is such an early look at the game. Because a lot of it has like frame rate issues. They're doing all this fake HUD stuff that I can't tell if it's actually part of the game or not. And I was like, I'm just gonna wait until next year and they show proper gameplay footage, because I have no clue what like I'm excited that there's a RoboCop game, but at the same time I'm wary because they're not making a Judge Dredd game. I know there has been Judge Dredd and RoboCop games in the past, but if my memory serves me correctly, they've never really been that good. So yeah, RoboCop and Judge Dredd games, never been the greatest. So I am kind of, I don't know. I'm gonna try and keep positive. But at the same time, it's like, look, man, I don't know. Due to the gameplay footage, though, from what I saw from RoboCop, it looks like they're going to try and keep the brutality of RoboCop. So if anyone remembers RoboCop, it had some brutal scenes. It's like, oh shit. And it had, you know, RoboCop has some of the most classic lines. You're like, I'll buy that for $1. It's like, I don't even remember what character says it, but it is iconic. Just the way it was said and the way it was delivered. Perfect line. It's such a minute line, too. It has almost no purpose.
Better be hooded.
Oh, it's this area. It's the mine area. The quarry. Yep, we're opening up more of the map, boys. Freya's having a dream and she's making her like little dog squeaks. So that confirms that she's not in the backyard. She's inside. So I don't have to worry about getting out of the seat for a little bit. That dog, man. She gets stuck in the backyard all the time now. I have to like, it's like, look, I'm not gonna rescue you until after like a minute or two of barking. Eventually she'll learn not to jump the fence. Like one day she's gonna do it and no one's gonna be home. And then she's really gonna learn. Oh, there's bears. Door's barred. I don't really give a shit about the door yet. I will give a shit about it when I come back. Oh, so it's on the loot. Doesn't automatically loot everything. It's very weird. I have the auto loot unlocked. It seems like it's only combat related. It's very weird. We got the rolling hills of whatever part of England this is. What does this turn into? What part of England does this actually turn into? I don't know. Because Ireland and Scotland doesn't exist yet. I have a feeling it's... I don't know. My geography of England is pretty messed up. Even though I have Irish and Scottish blood in me, I forgot what parts of England it's actually based in. I was like, don't give me a pointer to the map of England. I wouldn't know where to point at. Could probably locate like England and Yorkshire, and that's about it. I mean, not England, London and the Yorkshire. But yeah. Does even Yorkshire exist anymore? I don't fucking know anymore. Ah, fuck. Looks like I'm going a long way, boys. There's a lot of like old names in my head that I have to remember. It's like, does it exist anymore? Like, does the Czech Republic exist anymore? Because I know when I was born and all that they existed, I think. But do they still exist? Does the country, the Czech Republic, still exist? I don't fucking know anymore because that part of the world is always changing, always fucking changing. So don't ask me. There is a road here. My horse lied to me. Okay, there's some materials here, but there's no new armor or weapons. I think the main thing I'll be looking for is armor, weapons, and I think tungsten, which I don't know if it starts at 130 or 160. I think it starts at 160 areas. I don't know, it might start at 130. So I think in this area there's a prominent tungsten farming area. So if you're farming for tungsten to like level up all the gear, it's like one of the areas to like, I think it's that one synchronization area. You kind of like spawn there, and there's like some dudes on the road that always carry tungsten as long as you like fast travel and shit. They probably patched that out though. You know, in Ubisoft, they don't want people to actually have fun. It's like they probably patched it. Alright, so I know the synchronization area. I always have to jump over here, dive in this water. Also, is there anything in here? Oh, there is something in here. A big old chest. Oh, maybe it's not a chest. It's a small chest. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, I forgot I have the save my life button. Or whatever it's called. Alright, now I need to find a road. Looks like there's a road over here. I'm definitely losing life though. Horse magically appears. I love how so many other games took that from like, I forgot what the first game did that. Was it Red Dead? The whole calling your horse and they'll teleport behind you and all that. Go! Why are you stuck? Why is a lynx scaring the shit out of you? It's the snow lynx too, I think. That was actually a pretty big lynx. I'm sure it's not. Well, no, yeah, no. Would that be a bobcat? It's a pretty big cat. Ah, another question is, do England even have bobcats? This is why we have Google and other resources. It's like a lot of people that I've talked to lately, it's like, don't Google your answers. It's like, there's nothing wrong with Googling questions as long as you cross-reference. So as long as you're cross-referencing from other, resources and alternatives and all that, and you kind of fit little, it's like a puzzle. When you're trying to get, have a question answered, you're solving a puzzle. And it's like Google has many resources. If you don't trust Google, do other search results. Search engines and whatever you fucking want to use. There's books too. But yeah, buying a book for every question you have is going to be expensive.
Oh, the baby is coming!
What? Lady, you're gonna have to hold on for a few more hours. Oh, what the fuck? Oh shit, what the fuck? Why are they like skulls? Oh my god, they're all high level. Ow, shit. Why are they all high level? What the hell? Why am I in this area? Hey, horse, come back here. Horse, stop it. Horse, let me on. Horse, 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 let me on. Thank you. Jesus Christ. I'm not supposed to be in this area at all. It's still like level 220. Dear Lord, is this game trying to kill me? I think this is the only road that's like leading me to the area I need to be. But why? Such a long fucking distance, man. Like it's taking me away from it. Like, look at that. The numbers are going, it's kind of flatlining. If this is the level 220 area and there's like a zealot here, that guy must be fucking high level. He's got to be like 300. So usually the zealots in whatever area they're in, they're like a little bit higher level. I've noticed that distinction. It's like, oh, it's a level 90 area, but oh, wait a minute. This zealot's 160. Fan-fucking-tastic. I kind of hope the future, like, Assassin's Creed, if it is any good and I'm interested in playing it, they take away the whole restricting areas for level caps. Or, like, required, like, power level. Just get rid of that. It's very annoying. I might understand why they kind of do it, but at the same time, it's just as a person that's playing your game, it's more annoying than anything. Like, I want to open up the whole entire map as I usually do in all the other Assassin's Creed games. I want to finish all my synchronizations, have my map polluted with shit, and then clean it up as I like. I want to clean up the north area, so I would just go from north to south and clean up the whole entire map. And by the time I'm ready to finish the game, I don't have to worry about you know, opening up a new part of a map and having to redo that process again. I can knock it all out in one go. Because there are days where I don't mind just chilling out and doing map cleanup. Then there's like some days like today where I don't want to do any map cleanup. I was like, look, I just want to do the story today, so yeah. When a game forces you to like level up and all that in order to enjoy the story more, it's annoying. It's archaic. It's archaic. Like Japanese RPGs used to do that shit, and they still kind of do. I don't know if the new Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is gonna do that, or is it already? Oh shit, is it already out? I think it's already out. I don't know. Is it? No, I don't think it is. I think the pre-orders were up like last week, so if that was the case, it's probably not out yet. I think it does come out though. Definitely coming out this year, if anything. But yeah, I need to get my hands on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and then eventually work my way up to 3. Since Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is not directly connected to 1, it's like a parallel universe, some wacky meta shit. So I'll probably do that. You know, Japanese RPGs and their multi-universes before Marvel even did it. I mean, who has the biggest multi-universe so far? It seems like Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy has the biggest multi-universe thing, at least in video games. Then you have, like, maybe Kingdom Hearts. I don't know, what video game franchise has the biggest multi-universe? Since that's the biggest and hippest thing now, and multimedia, multiverse. You know, I'm kind of hoping though, like after this like Marvel story arc, that they kind of drop it. It's like, okay, we did the multiverse. Let's get back on track to like normalizing good stories. Let's not have to rely on multiverses to bring back superheroes we killed off. That's pretty much what they're gonna do. They're probably gonna bring back like a version of like Captain America. They're gonna bring back Black Widow and stuff like that. They're gonna bring back a lot of the characters they haven't been able to use since, you know, story and stuff. Time has passed. Things have happened. So, yeah, it's definitely gonna be a thing. I still gotta finish up Obi-Wan. I think I only have like, well, there's only what, 6 episodes. I think I only watched 2, so that's about 4 more episodes left. So I need to finish up that. Then I need to watch, what is it, Miss Marvel. I think Miss Marvel's done. God, there's so many fucking shows. It's almost not fun. It's like, why are there so many shows, man? I don't see another synchronization point. It feels like there should be a synchronize right here. I think maybe if I get closer to the city, I'll find it. Find yourself a road. So oh, horse is all slow because it's going uphill. Find yourself a road so I can do my thingy wingy. Alright. You're on the road now. Yes. So I've been thinking, and I don't know. If I get a little too tired of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which still not at that point yet. Surprisingly, I'm not at that point where I'm actually tired of Valhalla. But if I ever really do get to that point to where we feel like we need to take a break from Valhalla during like streams, we could probably start a new playthrough next week or so. So that way we can kind of juggle. But I've learned my lesson to try not to juggle super long games like this with intermittent, like, small games. Man, I've been coming across a lot of these zealots. I think that's a zealot we already know of. Like, all the zealots I've been coming across, they might as well just, like, be one-shotters, though. I was like, yeah, they're gonna one-shot me. Can't fight them. I mean, I could try and treat them like a Dark Souls boss. Doable. Because this game is not as hard as Dark Souls. The iframes in this game are kind of ridiculous. I could probably pull it off. You don't have to be as skillful in this game, dodging people. You know, just press your dodge button or your parry button just before the attack. You're good to go. Oh, okay.
Britain's got no cause to truck with us. We done nothing wrong.
Is your daughter hungry?
I forget where I'm going. Long boot.
I have bread.
What do you want in return?
It's a lot of turmoil here. There's a fighter. Alright, let's go to the longboat and see where our objective is. Looks like they're over there. Can't tell if they're outside or inside. I'm gonna go inside. Yep, they're inside. It's J-Wolf. Dude, don't slam his head into the damn board.
Not half bad, boy. But be fierce, dirty. Strike at my balls.
Ivar, are you training the boy or tormenting him?
One will lead to the other in time.
Eivor, well met. You received my message, and just in time. Our negotiations with the Britons have not yet begun.
I'll be at your side when they do. Is there anything I should know first?
The venerable King Rodri is here. I'm to deal with him directly.
Brodri is desperate for peace, ever since we captured his sniveling brother Goriad. Sounds like a man coughing up snot. Goriad ap Mervin.
Rodri waits at the church nearby.
Who speaks for Shirapishire in these talks?
The last alderman was killed in battle. Bishop Dealav is standing in.
Until we get this wet whelp installed. That is his father's wish.
I find the idea of leading a shire on my own quite terrifying.
It's a grave thing to be alderman in a time of war, Ceolbert.
He will piss his pants first thing, that's for certain.
As future alderman, you should speak in the talks as well, but with humility. Rodri is a king, and will expect to be treated as one.
Rodri will want us to get down on our knees and sniff the rosy wind blowing from his ass. I know the man.
You met him?
Met him, fought him. He gave me this nick here. Maybe I can give him one back. Remind him some call me King Killer.
It may be you should stay behind, Ivar. That's not a recipe for a good parley.
I'd like you both to be there. To guide me, to judge my fitness.
Give us your word, then. Your blade stays in its sheath.
Eivor, don't make me laugh. We both know what my word is worth. But sure, I will let you do the talking. Probably.
Excellent. Now, to the church, I think. Our guests await.
The Book of Dragons. Of
Not
Fire and
just
Ice.
across the village. We've been at war with the Britons for coming on 2 years.
The Britons had the best of it. Tell me and my berserkers plowed through their ranks and chased Rodri's brother into a ditch.
That's why Rodri's talking peace now. It's thanks to Ivar.
I am going to enjoy seeing him squeal, the old oak. Not nearly as much as taking him down, though. That would seal my legacy
Your legacy?
as king killer. They do not all get away like Borgred did, Wolf-Kissed.
Keep the peace, Ivar.
What has become of your preening brother?
My brother. We parted. His road is unsure.
You are better off leaving that sauntering pole in your wake.
Think we freaked out Shepherd.
Our Bishop Deolav and King Rodri are ensconced in the church ahead.
These houses of Christ, they're all so hard and cold.
Yet within is warmth. The Christian God unites King Rodri, Bishop Deolav, and myself. On his ground, peace will be made.
Britain cowards, all of you!
Captain Anir, explain to the good bishop our position.
Yes, my sovereign. Bishop Deorlav. We are deaf to offers of peace until Guriad is returned to us.
The king's brother
The king's brother is a moldering sack of cow dung. You. I know your face, your stench. Ivar, the one they call boneless. Did I not gift you that scar myself? Ah, you did. And I mean to gift you a gash, you reeking piss pot in your fat fucking skull.
Hold! Both of you. My lord, this is Ceolbert, the future ealdorman of this shire and the son of King Ceolwulf of Mercia.
This green stripling? Elderman? You can piss without help, boy.
Now, calm everyone. Good faith is all I ask.
You know my demands. Until my brother Gwiriad walks free, peace between us is impossible. He is lucky he can walk at all. Fell on his own blade, fleeing from us. I will soon help you fall on yours.
Husband, keep your head. It is in our interest to find a way to peace, all of us.
First, my brother. First, your head on a pike. Then the runt goes free.
Husband, no!
Enough! This is a house of God. Let us take some few minutes to gather ourselves, shall we? Eivor, to me, I do not know you well, but Ceolbert believes you a steady head. We need such a one.
It may be too late. I see the crows of war gathering.
I have a hefty sum of silver. Speak to the people here. If the silver will help one bring us toward peace, offer it to them.
So bribery. Alright, Churchman knows what's up. Well, let's talk to him.
King Rodri,
What is it, Dane?
I wish to help you to peace.
I will not talk of peace until my brother Gwiriad is returned to me.
If you first agree to peace, he will be returned. Would a sum of silver help overleap this difficulty?
I cannot be purchased with looted silver, Dane. Stand away.
Fine.
Talk. All we do is talk.
I fear the upshot.
Do not fret. You will be ealdorman yet.
Have you made progress?
The giving of silver is more difficult than I imagined.
Let's talk to this dude.
You are with Rodri, yes? One of his advisors.
I am that. Anir ap Cadvarch by name. Address me proper.
Tell me, soldier, do you hold sway with your king?
He consults me for his every decision. If I push for war, he will agree. If I argue for peace, he will follow.
Peace is our desired end. Is there a chance that some silver might lead you to counsel your king in the same direction?
A sack of silver? For me? Yes, I might amend my advice to Rodri for a tidy sum of shining metal. Yes.
Cool. Wow, 650? Is that what he gave me?
Take this. Spend it as you will, and tell Rodri his best path is peace.
You have a bargain.
We should probably talk to the madmen.
Bishop Deolav.
We
Oh,
should settle
never mind.
this with blood, not pretty words.
Eivor, my friend,
I asked around as you suggested.
have you come to a decision? To whom have you given this silver?
The captain of the guard will advise Rodri to sign the agreement. Peace will be yours.
Let us pray Rodri takes his advice.
Rodri, I see you mocking me. I challenge you. Single
Ivar,
combat
no.
now.
Boneless Ivar. Spineless, toothless, gutless. You cannot kill me. A dragon will be my death, as my seers have foretold.
And your brother. Does your destiny guard him?
Guriat!
By God Almighty, I'll
God
have
damn.
safety. Go quickly.
That was cold.
Kill the boneless one. Paint this chapel with his blood.
Good job, Ivar.
What have you done?
Ow.
We've got the last of them.
Ah, now that is Vikinger diplomacy. Show the fuckers who the real warriors are.
Ivar, you have scuppered the peace.
Do not be fooled by peace, boy. It is just an empty voice between axe blows.
Dear Lord, this is a massacre.
We have no choice now but to fight our way out of this.
Ah, a good test for you, boy.
Lord, forgive us.
Stay close, Jailbert. You watch my back, and I will pull the knives from yours.
Dear Lord.
Stay here, where it's safest, Bishop.
Help me with this fucking door!
Alright. Got a flower. The hell?
Written coward! I am Ivar! Stick with me! It's almost here!
Your mistake.
Alright. There's so many of them. Ooh. Gotta sneeze. Excuse me. I guess I canceled out of it.
Bishop is done.
Well, that river runs now red with blood.
You did yourself proud, Adeling.
This was not a battle we needed.
When you
Na, 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 na.
You murdered Rodri's brother, you beast! Our one chance at peace is lost.
Peace with Rodri is as likely as you dying a virgin, Bishop. It won't happen. He is too canny, too vile.
What's done is done. We must plan our next moves, before the Britons regroup.
They will retreat to their great castle for certain. It's well nigh impregnable.
Then we starve them out. Attack their supplies. Watch them beg for death.
Dear God. More death, more war, endless refugees.
This is our only way forward, dear love. You know the territory best. How can we hurt them?
Well, for food and supplies, they stockpile cargo at Wenlocan Outpost, down south of Quatford. Rodri has another secret supply line. Ask among the refugees near the river, those who have fled from occupied villages.
Rodri's Britons will strike back long before we can.
Indeed. They will send Aenir and his soldiers. They train in Wesbury, west of the ruined tower.
You do not need me to hold your hand, Eivor. I will head to Wesbury, scout around.
I know your method of scouting. It always leads to swordplay.
I am as regular as Tidewater.
I shall go with you, if only to get an honest accounting of our situation.
I'll meet you both at Westbury then, once I've done some damage. Until then.
One last thing. We'll need a field before our battle's done. Try to free any captives you find. They'll swell our ranks.
Alright, we got a war brewing. Let's see. Supply lines. Speak with the refugees. I'll do that first. Okay. Got this one. It's 160. 280. Shit. Alright, 8 out of 27 locations. 36 out of 80 people. 100. Yeah, I think he's the one of the more prominent dudes in this area. And then we have factions, 7 out of 10. Britons. Okay, what was I working on? How come I eventually work my way to something? I gotta figure it out though. Oh yeah, it's that. Yeah, I kinda wanna see if I can start dual wielding like big motherfuckers. I don't think I'll need it to dual wield the spears, but it'll just be kinda handy to have. Alright, let's talk about these supply lines. So they're gonna be on the other side of the river. Oh, looks like all the bodies washed away.
Friend or foe?
Friends, peace. I was told you might know where the Britons bring in their supplies.
Are we your friends, Dane?
I would have it so.
After years of blood and gore, looting and burning, forgive us if we don't trust a Dane.
In Rodri, we share a common enemy. My only wish is to destroy his supply line and bring him to the table begging for a truce. Once we have peace, you and your kin will no longer walk this land in wretchedness.
What you say is good sense. Very well, Dane. Here's what I know. The Britons move their goods through Dustin Quarry. See that tower to the south? That's the Hillgate remnants. Further on, you'll find the stone quarry.
Thank you.
Cool. So further south, the quarry is located south of Hillgate Remnants. Thing is Hillgate actually... Oh, I'm just looking for the quarry, right? So there's Hillgate and quarry. There it is. Let's try and find that road. It's like, let's knock out that quarry, because it's a pretty big area. So this is why I like opening up the map, so any places they might point out and all that, I can kind of like pinpoint like right away. It's like, oh, I know where that is. Let's see it on my map. It's funny. Throughout this whole entire playthrough so far, I've only gotten one spear. Ridiculous. I'm trying to get 2 spears so I can do a dual wield spear setup. And I'm just like, they don't give you like your second spear for quite some time. It is kind of funny that way. It's like, maybe there's a second spear in this area. But it's not the 2 spears I want. Like, one of the spears is late game that I want. And then think another spear is like right after that. So like 2 of the spears I want, I think, are both based in Norway. And I was like, fuck. Horse. Horse and angry boar. Multiple angry boars.
The stone quarry, filled with Britain's supply carts. Once I burn those, it will push Rodri to peace.
Okay, let's just go all out war, I guess. It's the best thing I can do. I'm not gonna stealth this place.
Messy.
Ah, fuck that. I don't give a shit. I don't give a flying fuck if I ever get spotted. I mean, if I don't give a flying fuck. Oh, it's one of these guys. Ow. I'm out of energy. I didn't notice, like, when they dodge like that, they eat up your endurance. Okay, so there's a lot of things in here I'll need to be doing. Just gotta work my way to it. So let's see, supply carts. I need to destroy supply carts and stuff like that. Hey, King. So since this is a quarry too, there should be plenty of ore deposits. Try not to hit the people. Oh, I didn't hit anyone. Ooh, treasure. My gods. And look at that multi-chain. Beautiful. I don't think any of the supply carts are over here. They'll do. Ah. Let's see. Wanted to do that. Oh, he must have destroyed a supply cart. Oh, oh, hi. Yeah, there was one. Nothing like a little bit of arrows wouldn't hurt. Ooh. Come hither.
Come, Demondian.